And that's all that fucking matters to me. Boo, 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 bow. It's a little song I wrote. I can kind of do that.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Really, really good.
Welcome to But Also, a podcast about culture.
But also.
Politics.
But also.
Whatever we want. Today, we are joined by a very special guest, fashion designer Rachel Antonoff.
Woo!
We have a great time.
Yes.
Stick around and listen. By the end of this podcast, Rachel, you and I need to convince Michael to get a dog. Because what you don't know
really oughta.
is that Michael's resisting getting a dog in his family. And my brother got a dog.
Come on, let's do it.
My brother got a dog, and he was sort of anti-dog. Not anti-dog,
Mine was too. He did not want one.
Everyone who gets one likes it. And I think by the end of this episode, you're going to be committed.
I will show you some dogs. I have a great saved folder in the Pet Finder app of terrific dogs.
You're always trying to find people to foster dogs.
Yeah, I am.
So part of the reason I don't want a dog is we did foster a dog.
This is a rare
We fostered a dog during COVID.
Okay.
And it just didn't go well.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't.
The dog we took the dog home from wherever we picked it up, and it was delightful. And it actually, on the first night, it slept on the couch with my wife, and we were like, well, this is heaven.
Oh, no.
We had a crate, and whoever had told us, the dog should sleep in the crate.
Right.
And once we tried getting the dog in the crate, I can only assume whatever had happened to the dog before we got it
triggered.
All went flipped on, and the dog was like, actually, I fucking hate you people.
Yeah.
So from the moment we showed the dog the crate until it finally, and it was adopted by someone and lives with that person now. So happy ending.
Yeah.
Until in that between time when it was with us, it was a full nightmare time the entire time. The dog.
How long was that time?
I don't remember. I want to say 4 weeks. Is that crazy?
God, that's
is that
a long time.
Maybe it was.
No, that's like a normal
5
foster
days.
time. But
okay.
if it's sucking, then
the dog became what I would describe as sexually aggressive with every member of my family. It bit my son through the skin.
No.
And he was he was very gently petting the dog, and my kids were the ones who were I was so resistant to this.
Yeah.
My kids were fully pushing it.
And they still want a dog now, right?
They still want a dog now.
So that didn't put them up. I mean, that does seem like a rare occurrence. I will say, I have a dog, he's from Joe's-Mini, but he also bit a child and then took a shit on her while she cried.
Wait, is this part of the lore, or is this
is real?
That part's real.
Yeah,
okay.
It was a horrible thing.
Is that before you had the dog, or while? That's something you trained the dog to do?
I'm not under any illusion that I've trained him to do shit.
Yeah.
He at best sees me as an equal, and I know that's not even the case.
Yeah.
Does he sleep on the bed with you?
Oh yeah.
That's why.
If she's lucky, she gets to sleep on the bed.
Yeah.
Get in the crate.
Honestly, there's not room for anyone else in the bed, and he's 15 pounds.
What kind of dog are we talking about?
I'd have to show you because he's one of those what is that? But
I don't even know the names of kinds of dogs, so I don't know why I asked this question.
Like the dogs that look like they would have cartoon flies around them in Annie.
That sounds
they find him in an alley and then it's can we keep him?
I like the idea of a mutt. That's attractive to me.
And he's wiry and he looks insane. He's really cute.
This dog was a beautiful dog. The dog we fostered. I don't remember what kind of dog it was, but it was violent and had so much energy.
It's so stressful.
And so at the time I was working as a tutor, so I would Zoom with people in my bedroom where my desk was, and through the closed door I can hear the dog sexually assaulting the couch or something, and I go out and I have to deal with it. And my kids, who desperately wanted the dog, have locked themselves in their room because they're terrified of the dog. The dog just has free reign of the living room, just running around destroying shit.
No,
it was not good.
It sounds like a bad first time. I've had some humdinger foster experiences.
Yeah,
I recently did. I thought Lafitte wanted a poodle.
Yeah,
he seems to love them.
In conversations you'd been having with Lafitte, he requested such a thing.
He actually he always goes to poodles on the street. He likes poodles of all sizes. So I saw a beautiful standard poodle needed a foster, and this dog was perfect. She was great, and Lafitte hated her so much and was so despondent. It was just hell. But the dog was sort of fast and normal, and Lafitte is like slow and bizarre.
Yeah.
So that was tricky.
Yeah. I don't like him. I don't like it when things have way more energy than I have.
Did we talk about my emails to the vet ever?
What?
don't
No,
think
I
Oh my
don't
God.
think so.
Oh, I want to find them, but I don't know if we have time.
You can find it if you want. Yeah, just if you want.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I found them. They're in his folder. So this is only the first year. This is the first 6 months I had him.
Okay.
I'd never really cared for like anyone but my brother, and we had our parents. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'll just read them in order. Hi, Dr. Thompson. Here's a video of Lafitte coughing. Please let me know what you think. Hi, Dr. Thompson. I've been sautéing stuff in the apartment and just noticed there's a lot of smoke and probably has been for some time. All is fine, but I was wondering if the smoke inhalation could hurt Lafitte, especially because I was sautéing onions.
Which are poisonous to dogs.
Lafitte's belly is looking larger than usual to me. It feels firm, but I don't usually feel his belly. So I'm not sure if it's abnormal. I just want to make sure he's not having some sort of a bloat situation. Lafitte got into a bowl of wonton soup. I think he had 4 to 5 laps, but there are scallions in it, so I wanted to check with you.
In my mind, these are all from the same day.
They're
also-
like from a pretty close period.
I mean,
she is a saint.
You're only
Dr. Thompson.
reading the outgoing emails, which makes it sound
Yeah.
like they're all being left unread, but I'm
All
assuming
of
there are
hers,
replies.
Every single one says he should be fine. Okay. This one I think is the most brain dead. Hi, Dr. Thompson. Lafitte may have eaten part of a match, parentheses, the bad part.
So that's not the wood. That's like the chemical part.
Yeah, the thing. I'm currently on hold at the hospital, but wanted to email as well. What are your thoughts? Like, what? And then just, could he die? No. No punctuation. There's like
Just
more.
the word "no" is very funny.
No.
I just
That's
noticed
actually
it's crazy.
But could he die? No.
Yeah.
Is the precise level of clarity and reassurance
That's
I
actually
want
really
from all
true.
medical
Yes,
professionals.
and that you almost never get because, like, legally, I think they have to say he should be
He could
fine.
die.
You should be fine. But
Statistically-
she was like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up."
I mean, truly, I went to a cardiologist for years, and I was very concerned about sudden cardiac death. And at one point,
Stressful thing.
my cardiologist asked me, like, "What are you worried about?" And I said that, and I said, "I just want you to tell me I'm not going to like suddenly die." And he just said, "I can't tell you that." And I was like, "Well, this is something for another kind of medical professional because
Right.
that is what I'm seeking from you, and I know you can't give it to me."
Ugh, that sucks.
It's like that. The emails you're sending there are to me why I don't want to have a dog, and
Yeah.
it's because I know I would love the dog.
Right.
I'm gonna love the dog so fast.
Yeah,
and
you
then,
will.
because the dog can't communicate with me. Every single thing that happens, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm
Yes.
gonna be like, okay, well, there's more sunlight in the room than usual. Can the dog get a sunburn?
Right.
I'm
And
emailing
like,
the doctor.
can they?
Can honestly, can
Good
they?
question.
They can if it's a thin enough coat.
No.
Is that how you're
Oh
talking?
God. Yeah. This is my thing about whether or not to have children,
Yeah.
which I'm sort of perpetually on the fence over, and we should figure it out
By
today.
the end
that's
of this
what this podcast
podcast,
is about.
Michael's
Yeah.
adopting a dog and you're having children. Those are the two things.
Yeah, I think I would love to see the video footage of you guys talking. You talk in a weird voice. Is that why it's embarrassing?
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly that. Is that the number one thing?
The voice, it's the voice paired with what I'm saying.
Yeah. In your case, it's mostly like Nazi propaganda.
Yeah, but in a cute voice.
Yeah, sure. What about you? You're talking in a voice. Do the dog voice.
Yeah, please. And do the songs.
Okay, well, I don't have any. You know, I grew up in a house where my dad sang songs to the dog.
Okay.
And so I know those are songs I remember. And this was, I mean, what, 4 years ago? But I remember our family dog was named Boychik, which is a Yiddish word. And my dad called him Zomaru Horf.
Sure, of course.
And
Is that Yiddish?
No,
'Cause I don't know that.
think so. But he would walk around the house singing, "You're a Horfing dog. You're a middle-aged dog," like just singing at the dog.
Okay, but you haven't done a voice yet.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
have.
what's your voice?
You
Let
talk
me
to the
see,
dog.
no.
You talk to the dog in your regular voice.
I think I'm doing a very like classic, like high-pitched voice. Like, I do know for a fact that I say this in this voice.
Okay.
He's just a little baby.
Yeah,
I do
of course.
that.
Well, he is though, you know.
Yeah.
Even though your dogs are both. Wait, one dog is quite old. Is the other dog also old?
Well, no, she's 4.
Is that what's old for a dog? When's a dog old?
That's like a
Four
young
is
adult.
not old.
Yeah.
Like Lafitte's 12, so that's a
old.
bummer.
Yeah.
That's old.
But some dogs make it a while.
I have a dog who's 16.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sick.
constantly actually.
Actually, quite sick.
Currently with a UTI, in fact.
Oh, right. That's the one. I know. I want to try to not do the thing where the dog's like 21, no eyes, wheelchair. Like,
Yeah.
I'd love to sort of like know when to call it, but
But how do you
That
know?
seems hard.
How do you know?
I cannot imagine how you know.
I'm embarrassing in my house without a dog. I
Really?
would say if you had, what I'm doing in my house, and I want to say when no one's around, but sometimes when people are around, if it's my family, is I am nude or semi-nude, singing show tunes at the top of my lungs.
I
Like
will
what
say-
show tunes?
I will say this is what I would have guessed if you had said, "What do you think I do in my house?"
I mean, what show tunes?
Yeah.
Any and all. Lately, we're talking about Parade. We're talking about
yeah.
all of Miss Saigon.
Oh my- are you fucking
I'll
kidding
do
me?
Cabaret. I'll do Les Mis. Come on, of course I will.
I should have known this when you like Tomorrow Belongs to Meet Us
Yeah,
so hard.
immediately I was like, I got you right away.
I miss Saigon intensely. I'm doing the duet between
doing them
what's
both.
her name and what's her name. Yeah.
It's her or me.
Yeah. No. Yes. Wait, good evening, ma'am. Don't
Yes.
turn the bed yet.
Ooh, good evening, ma'am. Oh, don't turn the bed yet. Her casual racism.
What do you want then? Yeah.
Sorry, Asher.
I feel like your
Every
eyes.
episode of everything I do is an advertisement for Miss Saigon.
I can't. How did I not know this about you? Actually, I can imagine how I didn't know. But
my
like,
God.
this is huge for me.
It's so good.
Oh, Miss Saigon, Gypsy, Pippin.
Sure.
Those are like big for me.
Yeah.
But like Parade, sure.
Were you in any of those at some point in your life?
I was in. No. I wasn't
None?
in any
Never?
of those.
Oh, but you were in others.
I was in stuff. Yeah.
Stuff.
Oh,
what,
gosh.
what were you
Oof.
in?
I mean, I was a virgin all through high school. Like I was in everything. I
I like that you sort of equated those two things, and you're right.
well, you know what? I played Annie, the titular role in Annie,
Okay.
when I was 16 at the Jewish Community Center,
Hell
wow.
yes.
and
you're
had
you're
the time of my life doing it.
How old is Annie, the character?
Like 8.
Oh,
Were
that's
the other
fun.
orphans? Well, how old were the
They
kids?
were age appropriate, and the
That's very
lovely,
funny.
adorable girl that I beat out for Annie was also age appropriate.
Yeah.
And it was really weird. I was like, suck it.
Did you feel?
You look like
JCC.
the other orphans are your kids.
Did you feel bad?
No, I think I was like Black Swan, like, like I had to get the part.
Okay, we're Annie at the JCC. What about in school? School? were you doing
Music
something?
Man. What else do we do? Obviously, Fiddler.
You sort of
Who
half
were
every
you
school
in
legally.
Fiddler?
I was Huddle.
Oh,
Okay.
that's huge.
Really
That's-
pleased.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Loved
far
that
from the home
song.
I love, right?
Sure is.
Incredible.
Now, did you have
know
a
it.
student perform as Tevye, or did you bring in someone to play Tevye?
Did
No,
some
we had a
random old
student. It was Zeev Krieger. I'm just remembering.
Yeah, sure. Zeev.
And he was great. And Dina Goodman, who I'm still kind of in touch with, was Joseph in Joseph? Or no,
Okay.
she was the narrator.
Yeah.
That's really the best part.
Way back many centuries
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Have you watched Fiddler as an adult?
The movie?
No, not really.
100,000,000% I
It
have.
really changes from, because I feel like because we watched it as children. I mean, we saw it live and the movie, etc. And I do think that Tevye's perspective specifically, like singing, like the song tradition,
Yeah.
meant nothing to me when I was a kid because
Yeah.
I had never experienced cultural change.
Right.
And now that I'm an adult, Tevye has become a very,
Real character to you?
yeah, like I think we all have a little Tevye in us.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
We like tradition.
The movie musical is fucking incredible.
It's
I've
Fiddler.
only
Is that
seen it
Zero Mostel?
once.
No, it's Topol.
Yes, Topol.
A man
yes.
with only one name, who I think most of his life.
Wait, there's
played-
got to be a Zero Mostel. Are there two
Zero
versions?
Mostel played it on Broadway.
But not in a movie.
Oh.
I don't think in the movie.
It's I feel
Douglas, if you're not fact checking the fuck out
It
of
turns
this
out
right
it's fucking
now.
Zero Mostel the movie. I'm gonna quit. I quit.
because I like know the name Zero Mostel, but I
Yeah.
also know the name Topol.
Zero Mostel's in the movie of A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum.
Oh,
Maybe.
wow.
I loved all the movies of Gypsy, like
Okay.
was it Bernadette Peters? No.
Tyne Daly.
Tyne Daly, Ethel Merman.
Yeah.
What's her name? Natalie Wood was so good.
I don't know. Movies of Gypsy is not a world
You
where I
gotta
live.
you gotta get into it.
Okay.
I will say that my brother once offered to pay me any amount of money if I legally changed my first name to Tevye, and I filed some paperwork And because I thought it would be
Wow.
fun to give him for his birthday, like framed, like my name change.
Yeah, sure.
But then there was so much you have to like.
Is it hard to change
have
your
it
name?
printed in a local paper? Yeah.
Oh, you
but
have to show that you're like serious about it.
Yeah, but I did the initial paper.
Wow.
Okay.
And your fashion brand is it just Antonoff or is it your full name?
It's my full name.
So would that have changed, or would that be say like
I love the idea of Tevye
Right,
Antonoff.
Tevye Antonoff. I mean, that sounds like
Kind
someone
of
you're going to
amazing.
see at Fashion Week. Yeah.
rebrand.
That sounds very chic.
But you could also have just like a little mini, like don't some designers have like most of our clothes are for this. We also
Right.
have like these 4 items that are for
Yes, like Tevye
old
by
Jewish hipsters.
Antonoff.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
And it's all very traditional garb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
It's
resist
all
any kind
yarmulkes.
of any kind of trends. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
You have the fringes hanging down.
I was just saying to someone that like fringe is apparently really in.
Is it?
And I love it, yes. But like all I can think of when I see fringe is being very bored in Temple, sitting next to someone wearing a tallis, as we would say, and like braiding that shit.
Yeah.
'Cause it was or I guess that was stimming. I don't know.
Probably. Wait, I bet you said that when as someone who is a fashion icon, we'll say it. As a fashion designer,
Thank you.
for sure.
Yeah, I'll take that.
We'll say icon.
I say I
That's
all the
very
time.
kind.
Do you, when you say someone says to me fringe is in, when something like that, how often are you seeing, and how often are you moved or moving? Do you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah, wow. Okay, I think the office that we all work in, which it's like very small, and there's 4 people who are in design meetings. And I feel most of the time, and especially when it's like, when it feels its best, it feels like we are sort of like a weird single organism that is moved and moving.
Got you.
You
So
know?
the 4 of you are kind of like in the flow of all that is and ever will be.
Yes, and like, yeah, when it's like amazing, you can say something like, I don't know, like, you know that thing with a pillow and it's like fringe, or you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's, there's like a simpatico.
There's a moment in Follow the Leader
that a movie?
the exercise, the
actual
game
game.
Follow the Leader.
Got it.
Lafitte knows all about Follow the Leader, by the way. But in improv classes, you do a version of Follow the Leader where the leader changes frequently, and there does reach a point where multiple people think they're the leader,
Whoa,
and no one is,
that's heavy.
and that feels like a flow state, maybe akin to what you're talking about.
Yeah, totally.
Follow the follower is what we called it.
Oh, that's nice.
Follow the follower.
Like where someone's leading and you follow that person, but you don't know.
No,
who
it's
the
Zero
person-
Mostel. It has to be Zero Mostel.
Fucking guy. This what?
Fuck.
It's Topol.
For sure, it's Topol.
I'm happy for you.
Zero Mostel is funny thing happened on the way to the forum.
I mean, here's the thing.
I think he's also the producers.
If I had been right,
right.
it actually would have been like devastating for you.
It would have been
but the fact that
cataclysmic
you're
for
right
me.
means nothing to me because
Yeah.
I
Nor
have
should
nothing riding on me being correct.
Absolutely,
about
no
this.
part of your personality is based on
Yeah.
knowing that Topol is the character is from the movie.
So the one I'm picturing is Topol.
Yes, absolutely. And
Right.
he's fucking amazing.
He's so
Yeah,
good. That's-
I'm
he's
gonna
unbelievable.
watch this week. Another reason for you to get a dog, you could name it Topol, or Tevye, or Zero, or Frumacera.
Frumacera sounds like a good.
That scared the
That's-
shit out of me.
Frumacera
She was
is
scary.
So scary.
That's one of those things that scary at the time. This is obviously silly to say,
Right.
but now you go back now and you're like, well,
Probably
that's
not so scary.
at all.
Yeah.
Do you guys like? Do you like
Widow's Bay?
Do you like horror things?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Widow's Bay. No, but I love Widow's Bay.
You like Widow's Bay?
Yeah.
People are loving Widow's
People are
Bay.
loving it.
Widow's Bay is amazing.
We talked about Widow's Bay on a previous episode, and we had Jeff Hiller on an episode before that. So
Love
this,
him.
This is like borderline. I would say that this podcast exists pretty much at this point to promote Miss Saigon, Widow's Bay, and Jeff Hiller are the things we talk about in every episode.
If going into this, if someone said, how many times do you think you will be witnessing, not participating in, a conversation about Miss Saigon, I would have guessed maybe once just because I know Michael. The fact that it is happening
Wait, so it's happened with
practically
others
every
too?
episode. Rachel, I cannot stress to you how many times Miss Saigon has been mentioned on the podcast.
Now,
and
what-
every time I just politely nod. All I know is the helicopter. That's all I know.
I mean, the helicopter is pretty great.
That's a big
Helicopter's
part.
great. Helicopter's great.
Oh God, you should. I mean, there's not a movie of Miss Saigon?
there is a recording of the stage version starring Ava Noblezada.
No,
John
it's starring
No
Zero
way.
Mostel.
What's that?
Yeah, but you want Lea Salonga. No offense to.
There are recordings of that, but they're not nearly
Yeah.
as high quality. Like
Okay.
the one that was made recently, the most recent Broadway revival.
Okay, which I didn't see.
They made a version of it that was made to be filmed.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Also, to see that would be too much for me. Like it just means
make
too
your
much.
heart explode.
Yeah.
Now, you've done theater and you do fashion.
Yeah. Are we steering away from Miss Saigon?
Yeah, we
No,
should.
no,
We
no.
should.
We can absolutely focus on it. Go ahead, talk about it.
No, that's it. No,
No.
Was there
I
another
actually-
song
I don't
in
even
Miss
have
Saigon?
anything else.
No. I want to.
I do. I have a million more things, but
Yeah, go ahead,
no, you do this.
Yeah, I have one thought. Sorry. Okay,
My
I don't
friend
want to be a
Rachel has one
dick,
more thought.
and I don't want to be unromantic.
Yeah.
Although, no, I'm already talking myself out of this. I was going to say they knew each other for a night, and like,
Doesn't seem.
Is this about the plot of Miss Saigon?
yeah. But things were so bleak,
Yeah.
and I forgot she had Tui. No, Tui is the bad guy.
The kid.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the kid when they meet. She doesn't have the kid. She has.
No,
but
she has a
gets
kid
pregnant.
with him.
Yeah.
So okay, it's fair.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's it. We're back to you.
Well-
unless either of us thinks of one more thing about Miss Saigon.
Yeah, but
Which
then
is totally
we'll
cool.
jump in.
I would love to hear it. Actually, I actually really want to hear it.
Okay, you did
But in-
theater and fashion.
You
That's
did
what
theater and
said.
fashion, and if I remember incorrectly, you did a theater production to unveil a fashion line.
Yeah, we did.
Wait, well, tell us about that.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
they're sort of they're kind of all theater productions because that's like the whole feeling of like we're putting on a show.
Yeah.
That's like what drew me to honestly anything I do ever. And I love sets. Like I love Epcot Center.
Yeah. Oh wait, sets. Shout out Brett Banakis, right?
Big time.
The great Brett Banakis.
Oh
set
my
designer.
God. He is so fucking incredible.
Yeah.
This one that you're talking about might have been our first show with him. And so you probably know A Secretary is Not a Toy from How to Succeed in Business Without Really
Sure,
Trying.
sure.
I wanted to do a show that was just one big musical number. And so we chose that one. And we changed the lyrics. So it was like the secretary was a man. Doesn't matter. But we we got all these like incredible Broadway people to be in it.
Oh my God, this is my.
And
dream. I
it
can't
was
believe
like a fully choreographed musical number.
Can I still see this somewhere?
Surely you can't. We didn't.
You say surely you can.
Yeah. It was a little bit back in the
that's
time when it's
impossible.
like we were working on even more of a budget. And so it's like, I don't think we got great video.
Yeah.
And the sound was fucked up in the beginning and it was like a horrible moment. Yeah, like awful.
Oh no.
But then, yeah, it was really exciting and great. And Brett made the most incredible set. I'll find you pictures later, but like rows of like pink desks and like pink phones. There were 2 days of trying to find one lost box of pink phones. It was like, that's the other thing, the stress. I mean, there is real stress.
But I had a question about this.
Mm-hmm.
When you were talking about you're following and leading the charge on fashion. What are the
Mm.
trends right now? So how do you decide which?
We
trends?
know the trends, by the way.
I know you know.
We know. You can tell by looking at us that
Will
we
you
know the
tell me
trends.
what
we
they are?
we are inhabiting the trends.
Yeah.
Well, here's like an example. So I've heard that
Mm-hmm.
huge shorts are back.
You know what? That is true.
And big pants have been back for a long time, for a while now.
Like Jenko kind of pants.
I've seen people. I'm doing stuff with younger people now, and they're wearing the big shorts.
That's what the young people are wearing.
Some of them.
and sometimes paired
And
with
to me,
oversized.
30 is young. I don't know what's young to people.
30 feels young to me.
Yeah.
So how do you decide as a designer
Mm-hmm.
which trends to let rise and fall and which to
I have a
participate
real
in?
answer for this.
I want to really.
And it's
yeah.
the same reason as why you guys are embodying the trends, which is if it's not like authentic or like fun or something you'd actually want to wear, then it's stupid. Like don't, you know what I mean? If it's not somewhat comfortable and like usable in life, then there's no point. So it's like, I feel like when someone is uncomfortable or not really being themselves, it's like gross and ugly.
And so for that, I assume that's like for you. Or you're designing, you're like, would I find this comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
You're not thinking, would people find this? You're thinking,
Well, there's
what about
certain
me?
things that it's like, okay, why can't women's clothing have pockets?
Pockets, yes.
Like, why do we have to be beholden to these annoying bags that are not of us?
Yeah.
And so we just try to put pockets in shit. We try to not make things like uncomfortably tight, or I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of what women's clothes is sort of like, how can you like contort yourself into something else?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, or what if you just like put your chapstick in the pocket of your dress that you think is pretty, but also isn't making you want to die because it hurts your stomach?
Yeah, I guess that's how I think of a lot of women's fashion too. It's like it's kind of a
And you often think of women's fashion.
well, Asher, you know what? I can if I want to.
I know, so.
But then it's kind of like a problem. That it's
Yeah,
like,
totally.
I know this is going to be uncomfortable for you, and that's kind of too bad.
Yeah,
because
and
it's not
literally
really
like
about-
pain is beauty. And
Yeah.
in some cases it's like the shoes, the high shoes, they look great. There's no way around it. They're so uncomfortable. I don't know how to crack that one.
Yeah.
But I don't make shoes.
What do you think about Crocs?
Oh, I love Crocs.
Wearing, looking at, like tell me your experience with
All
Crocs.
of it. I understand. I used to think they were fugly, like insanely ugly.
Yeah.
I'm not defining fugly for you, by the way. I know
Thank
you
you.
guys, you're hip. And then I wore them, and I was just like, well,
Wait, what is a fugly a portmanteau?
fucking
of?
ugly, I think.
Oh, it's fucking ugly.
What
Yeah.
did you? Wait. Pause everything. What did you think it was?
Well, I thought it was maybe because like brunch is breakfast and lunch,
Yeah.
not an adjective and lunch. It's like two different nouns.
Right.
So I for a second I was like, is it fucking ugly is an adjective? Wait. It's
Yeah. No, adverb.
I
I don't know.
I think in this case it's an
Fucking-
adverb because
fucking
it's
is an
telling you
adverb.
the extent to which something is ugly.
So I just for a
Right.
second I thought maybe it would be like it's fun and ugly, like
Oh.
two adjectives.
Sure.
So that is the entire. So that's why I derailed us.
Well,
are
actually,
you glad I did?
I want to be sure that I'm correct.
No,
Yeah.
it's got to be.
I always
fucking ugly.
assumed it was fucking ugly.
It has to.
It's
can't
gotta
even.
be.
Right?
Douglas. Yeah. Is there any way fugly is something else like
Fun
French
and ugly?
or
It's
something?
Topol.
Factually ugly.
Factually ugly.
No, you're absolutely right. It's fucking ugly. Rachel, please keep going.
Didn't they sort of have a moment during COVID?
Huge. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Because
think
that's
there's-
like when I got really into them.
I think also during COVID, like the stock of Crocs went like because Crocs
Right.
are publicly traded. I think it, like the Croc stock went.
That's crazy.
I think
that's so cool.
I mean, there was the reason I ask is I do wear Crocs
Yeah.
during the Devil Wears Prada 2 press tour.
Yeah.
Either Anne Hathaway or Emily Blunt said that Crocs were like the worst possible fashion ever, something like that. So that happened.
I've
And
heard
then,
that.
Well, no, I mean I've heard that too, but I hadn't heard it for a minute.
Right.
Because
Or
I-
to your face.
and it was to my face. I was actually
said it
interviewing
to
Anne
you.
Hathaway and Emily Blunt about the Devil Wears Prada 2.
Right. And they were like, oh, that's mean. I mean, we like used Crocs in our show 2 seasons ago, and we've used them in shoots. I don't know. I like them.
I had the experience you had, and maybe that you also had, which is I was like, these things look hideous, and then I wore them, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, I think I like these.
Yeah. I think they can be cute. I think they
Yeah.
sort of like accentuate the ankle in a nice way. But I did have a similar experience that I'm just now remembering where I was like really into them, in deep, wearing them all the time only. And like someone who was really cool really like made fun of me at a party.
Oh.
And I was like, whoa.
It hurt you.
Yeah, like, oh.
Who was it?
I can't say it's too embarrassing. I mean, and it's like not nice for
Oh,
her.
it's someone very cool.
But it was like a fashionable person. And yeah, and she was like, are those Crocs? And I felt like very 7th grade feelings of like, go home.
Okay, but
No,
also,
they're
but,
not.
But also, so I don't know who this is, so this is not about them.
I'll tell you
but I'll
after.
just say, I do think that kind of roasting,
Mm-hmm.
like that category, like, oh, these stupid, like it's like someone who like making fun of cargo shorts, where it's like, oh, cargo shorts, and I'm like, what are you talking about? You're
Yeah.
just like parroting a critique that you've heard in like a sitcom joke. Like this isn't
Totally.
even your opinion.
Also, like, have fun making fun of me and your Blundstones, which like I love, but
Got her.
And now I can try to
Wow.
figure out who it is because I'm just trying to think of all the cool people who.
Who would have worn those at that time?
Oh, I can't think of
there's always like an ugly I think when you're commenting on someone's physical appearance, like you're kind of the loser no matter what.
Yes.
Unless it's like, you look wonderful, which
Loser.
I guess we probably shouldn't be saying I just took the sexual harassment seminar.
At your work?
Yeah, because I had to, not because because I touched the people.
Because it was.
No, we all had to.
No. We had to say
The way you said that is
that
so
1000% made it sound like there was an incident. But I know what you're talking about. We had to take
Can't even talk about someone's hair anymore.
It's a compliment. I love big boobs.
They're big naturals. Sorry.
We had to take one every year for at CBS, like the CBS mandatory
Right.
one, and it was very repetitive.
It's very repetitive, and I hate to say it, but it's like it's pretty obvious. Like I know not to do that.
It's crazy how obvious it seems, because it means that there are
Right.
people who don't know
What a
that is
bummer.
sexual harassment. The
Yeah.
stuff that, like, in our thing, it was like Alberto. What's the name's guy? The name's guy.
It
What was the name of
It
the
was an
guy?
Australian guy, because he told in the like act outs, he was working with someone he thought was pretty, and he told her, and then in his like little talking head, the whole thing was that they were trying to. I think this. Let me back up.
We'll cut all that. Come
Doug has
to
cut
here.
all of that. He's gonna sabotage me and put it louder. What was his name? It was like
It doesn't matter.
Alberto or something. Basically, I think that they were trying to say, like, everyone knows the obvious stuff.
Okay.
We're going to create this sort of villain who doesn't know he's a villain.
Right.
He really does think that he's doing everything right.
Okay.
Because that's a more hypothetical situation that people could be like, oh shit, well,
Yeah.
I've said things that I didn't realize were bad. So maybe anyway, so he would basically be like, hey, Rebecca, he was Australian. He'd be like, hey, Rebecca, you're looking mighty fine. Maybe we could like work together on this presentation. And she'd be like, why do you have to tell me I'm looking mighty fine? And then in the talking head, he was like, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm invigorated by beautiful people. What was his name?
Antonio.
It was an A
I really
name.
want to know now.
It was an A name that ended in a vowel, I'm pretty sure.
But he kept saying I'm invigorated by.
Like more than once he said that.
That was like, I think that was like one of his catchphrases.
Jeez.
I used to work at a company where on a company-wide email, one of the employees called another employee a pussy, and then was made to apologize to the entire company for having sent that email. And then the person who had received the first email and had been called a pussy replied to the apology saying, sort of sounds like you're being a pussy. And then we had to have company-wide sexual harassment seminars.
That reminds me of that
It was
Harris
crazy.
Wittels story. Do you know this?
What story?
The Harris Wittels story of when he was, I guess, on Parks and Rec, and there was like, what is that, CBS or NBC?
NBC,
I don't
I
know.
think.
There was like a literally like full company-wide NBC email that went out and was like, please come to the sexual harassment seminar like this Tuesday, 10 a.m., whatever. There will be donuts. And he allegedly responded to everybody, will the donuts be shaped like pussy holes? And I just like that.
Harris Wittels, legendary comedy writer.
He seemed very funny.
Yeah.
Sorry, I brought that up.
No, that's okay. I'm trying to think of what ended up happening is we had to have sexual harassment seminar, and the person who taught it was crazy because it was like he's telling us all this stuff, and then he's like, which doesn't matter with Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans will let you do
No,
anything.
come
It's
on.
like,
Are you
oh my
serious?
God.
Well, it wasn't sensitivity training.
What's
you have
that?
to bring in someone else for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
right. So he's insensitive, but not going to sexually.
Exactly.
I
He's racially
guess.
insensitive.
Wow.
So then you need to bring in a DEI person to help understand that. And then
That's very
it's a whole
funny.
industry
Well,
stacking
they're
up
going to
to-
touch you.
Yes, exactly. So then the first guy
Sensitively.
swoops back in. He's
gotta
like,
come
hold
Yeah.
on.
Wow, that's fantastic.
It was pretty crazy. Is the end of that story.
Someone who, like, a distant cousin was the DARE officer in my school growing up. And that I remember being, like, really embarrassing.
Was DARE an acronym?
Yes, but.
Drugs.
Well, I know they said, like, dare not to do drugs, but it obviously wasn't that.
I think it's
Drugs are really evil.
Drug abuse resistance education.
Drug abuse resistance education. Wonderful.
but it wasn't a dare to stay off drugs.
You just said
Yeah.
it was something like that.
Yeah, it was like dare to stay off drugs.
It's weird that that's an acronym and it has
Yeah.
like the sentence keeps going because then you would think that
The
it's
whole
actually
thing is an acronym.
oh yeah, that's the only way to make it make
D
sense.
is for
though.
Oh god, so tired.
That's the whole seminar. That's all your cousin did.
Yeah, it really doesn't work. But
Yeah.
we felt like narcs,
Yeah.
even though I also was a narc.
Like,
Were you-
even though I
were you-
was actually
Were you a rule follower growing up?
It didn't even occur to me that people weren't following the rules.
Same.
I heard someone in 8th grade, someone like I vaguely knew had given a hand job at the movies. And it was like I found out someone I knew had shot someone. I was like, what? Like, I couldn't even
You didn't pay attention to the film?
fathom. Yeah.
cold sweat. This
I was like,
can't be
we're
happening.
touching dicks now? Like, it blew my mind. Yeah.
When I went to summer camp, and the first day the
where
counselor
people
said, "We
did that.
probably." What did you say?
That's where people did that.
That's where they were doing hand jobs.
They
Yeah.
on the bus over. They kept hand check. Like everyone just puts up their hands just
Oh
to
my
make sure no one's
God.
currently doing it. But in our cabin, so we're probably like 7 or 8 at this point. But the first thing the counselor, who's 16, that's like never mind. I have a whole speech about this.
I want to see his
That's
hand check.
insane. But the 16-year-old adult in the room was like, okay, guys, so the rule is lights out at 9. And then I was like, clocked, like done. That's easy. And then at 9, that counselor was not in the cabin. And I was
Right.
like, oh, well, okay. So I went over and I turned off the lights, and people laughed because they were like, thought I was doing a bit. They're like, oh, obviously this kid's not like literally turning the lights off at 9 with no one around. And then someone was like, what are you doing? I was like, it's lights out at 9. And they were like, are you joking? I was like,
That's so sweet.
no. And then they turned the lights back on, and I cried in bed until I fell asleep.
Oh my god! Oh.
Rule followers.
He's just a widow baby.
It's just a little baby.
Yeah, you
Just a little
were.
baby.
Oh, and we turned out to be pretty nice people.
Yes,
Yeah, at
that's.
the end of the day.
And look at this mean person. He never followed any rules. He's cruel.
Were you
No,
mean?
I was someone who I was basically a rule follower. A rule follower. I was
And
a rule follower.
you were the recipient of bullying, right?
You were.
I was the target of
Not to make you tell that story.
No, it's fine. I was the target of much bullying.
Who bullied you? Like specific people or everybody?
Pretty much every single person.
Why?
I was just like I was when I was young. I was the smallest kid in the class. I was the youngest kid in the class. My fashion choices were questionable, and I believe, and you can tell me if this is incorrect. You can kind of wear anything if you're kind of rocking it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
But I had no confidence.
Right,
so
of course.
I couldn't wear
Nightmare,
it.
okay.
So conversely, I could wear nothing. There's nothing I could wear. But
Right.
converse, I was also wearing sweatpants. It was sweatpants all the time. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yes.
And when it was time to have acne, I really had that.
Oh.
I really did it. So yeah, and then I also was like, I was not doing my homework, so the teachers were getting mad at me.
Yeah.
What was the point of this? I was bullied a lot.
we just wanted
Yeah.
you to
I
relive
get
it.
this. I mean, I also chose not to do my homework often.
Yeah.
And hated school. But one of my least favorite memories is this was camp also, and it was a dance, and that was exciting. I hadn't given a hand job. I hadn't kissed anyone yet, even just first base, like not French, just regular first. Hadn't done it. And when people would play Truth or Dare and like kissing games, I would get really nervous and pretend that I like needed to be elsewhere. Anyway,
I can feel that so much.
you know,
in my
like it made
bones.
me panic. I just was not ready.
Yeah.
But there was this dance, and all the girls were getting ready in our bunk, and I remember like looking in the mirror, and I remember exactly what I was wearing. It was like a limited 2 button down. It was basically exactly what I'm fucking wearing, and like hair partially up. And I looked in the mirror, and I was like, "You look good, bitch." Like I was like really like I was feeling myself, and then get to the dance, and the like hottest guy at camp who was like 11, but I don't even remember his name. I don't remember anything about him, but he asked me to dance, and I was like, wow, the tides are changing. And he danced me over to the boys' bathroom, and he pushed me in. And this actually sounds like it could be the start of a horrible story. It was like all his friends were there waiting, but to laugh, not to like.
He was pranking you the whole time.
Yeah,
kinda?
like it was like he was going to
But
push
the
me into
prank
the
is that
bathroom.
You went into the boys' bathroom?
Yeah, and at the time that was mortifying. Now the story sounds like it's going to lead to like the accused, but
It's
it
still
didn't.
quite bad.
Yeah.
No, that's enough to
We
be a
should cut that. That
formative
was appalling. Sorry.
No, I don't think so. It's like a formative bad memory.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would just say
well, the
as a-
worst part,
Yeah.
I tried to laugh with him,
Oh, of course.
and I
Oh,
wish
the
I had just been like, "You guys
shame.
are fucking mean, and I hope you all feel deeply ashamed of yourselves." But no, I was like, "Good one." Like,
Yeah. Oh, you guys got me good.
yeah,
But also,
Oh,
I see why
my
this is
heart.
funny. I know.
A
I know.
really like.
Oh.
We're all
shitty-
just widow babies.
we're all
Yeah,
just-
we're widow
and we're
babies.
still just widow
And
babies.
the mean
really.
kids are widow babies. Like,
Yeah, they're traumatized too.
I bet, I
But
don't
fuck,
know.
but also fuck.
no,
Yeah,
absolutely,
like-
absolutely.
I mean, like, whoever that guy is, truly, fuck him. That was so mean.
Yeah.
and not good.
Not
You know what
good.
I mean? Like, it's not even a good prank. I think if I'm a kid and you're like gonna prank me, like
Yeah.
if you do a really good prank on me, I'm still not gonna like it. But like looking back, I'd be like, you really pulled that up. That's not even like
Sure.
it's like you danced me over to the bathroom and pushed me in.
Right,
Like,
it's like,
there's not
it's
even any
lame.
thought behind that.
It's lame,
Stupid
and somehow
prank.
it was humiliating. My brother and our friends, we have like two best friends from growing up who
Your
are,
brother's older,
he's younger.
younger.
And then,
This is how I do older.
yeah, well, he is this.
Yeah, yeah.
But then,
But
No, that's
also
older.
This.
yeah.
That's older. This is older.
Oh, yeah, well, he's taller.
Yeah, yeah.
No, this is older. This is taller.
This,
No.
he's this.
No.
I don't even know. We have these two best friends we grew up with. We're all still best friends. And they pulled a prank on me like 20 years ago. But it's appalling. But it is so profoundly funny and genius that I had no choice but to be like, hats off.
You nailed it.
And it is, so I guess, they realize if you take your contact out of someone's phone, like, I take my number out of your phone altogether. And then I could put my phone number in under anyone else's name in your phone and text you as that person, because you're probably not looking at the number. You're looking at the name like son or whatever.
yeah.
And so they did that. They replaced this like cute guy I had met with one of their numbers. And they're texting me. It's horrible.
This is good. I'm getting anxiety.
I know.
Just hearing
It doesn't go. It's like it really is a risky prank because it could have been gross. Although it was before picture phones, so it wasn't
got
going to be like a real nightmare. But the guy was like, "What are you up to?" And I didn't want to say I'm in bed watching Frasier because I knew if I decided to get up and try to like go meet him, that would be lame.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm at a friend's house. And he was like, oh, I'm at this bar. And he like says the bar next door to our house. And I was like, maybe I'll pass by on my way home. Meanwhile, I'm like jumping out of bed. Like I showered. I did my hair. And it was...
It's like those kind of sounds as you move from room to room.
Yeah, and like giving myself a pep talk silently, but like, we have to live while we're young. Like, like...
Oh my god.
do this, say yes to life. And then one of them who hadn't changed their number in my phone called, and I was like, you're not gonna fucking believe who I'm about to meet. And they were like, we are really sorry, this went too far. And it was really funny though.
It is
funny. That's funny, but that's
Sweating.
Wait, what age is this?
Like old, like 20.
Ancient.
Like old enough to like not pull a total dick move. I mean, even just to talk to someone in the voice you might use for flirting, which like luckily for me is apparently nothing. But like,
It's
and then
so
it's like
vulnerable.
my brother and our friends, and I'm like,
Oh, you're
I'll
sending it
roll
to your-
through. Like, yeah, even just like, hideous. Yeah.
Really devastating. I don't think it would occur to me to prank people as an adult, except for, and I used to do a show at Second City that had a rotating cast.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a group of people you sometimes were on, sometimes you weren't.
Okay.
And I do think that one time we texted someone who wasn't in the show that night, 30 minutes before it started, hey, are you close? And then he was like, close to like, haha, what? And then it was like, no, for real, they just need to know if they need to hold the house. Like what's your ETA? And then he was like, I don't think I'm on tonight or whatever. And then like, and we probably took it too far too. But I'm also, I can't remember if we did that or if we just talked
about it. Either way, delightful.
My brother one time, when my wife was my girlfriend.
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you so much. I think he had, I don't remember this exactly, but I think he had another woman call me and leave a message on my phone or something. Like the prank was basically like that. There was some other woman.
God.
And
That is a wild.
what we decided to do was have, like, we knew that it was fake. Mm-hmm. I mean, I knew it was fake, obviously, but Carrie also knew. Mm-hmm. She called. I'm trying to remember like what exactly happened, but she called him back to be like, your brother just got this call from like somebody.
Genius.
And it's like,
That's good.
Like, I can't fucking believe he would do this, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother like totally freaked out and was like on the verge of tears, being like, I'm so sorry, I made the whole thing up. I was just trying to kid around. Like my brother, it was, but the thing of it that was so sweet ultimately was that he was like, my brother loves you so much. Like all he does is talk about you. And I was like, it's actually worked out kind of sweet.
That's
Instead of it being
cute.
nice.
Really cute.
But that's really funny.
You pranked the prankster.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
pranked the prankster. And that is fun.
That's how you prank.
And that's how you prank the prankster.
You talking about this happening to you at a dance
Mm-hmm.
did make me think of something that we've talked about a little bit privately, which is that the last time I saw you was at the rap party for the Late Show, and you walked up on me as I was kind of having a private moment in my house, sort of. I was by I don't know even what I looked like, but I do know the feeling of pure, just totally pure bodily freedom. As I walked up to the dance floor, I was doing some kind of like flailing dance.
You were
And I just
experiencing
turned
like ego death. I knew what I was doing was horrible. I don't know why I did it.
I turned slightly to the side and saw you, and I was like, uh-oh, I think she might have just caught me being my full self.
It was wonderful and like exquisite and marvelous, but it wasn't the right time to say hi to someone. And it was like, it was too late. It was happening, but then I was like, oh, he's been taken by the spirit of the dance.
I was
What,
totally...
what kind of dance are you doing?
I
here?
don't, honestly,
I also don't remember,
my
but
hands
it
are above
was-
my head.
Okay, so that puts it into a
It also was like
Yeah.
it was like you were sort of off dance floor and entering dance floor. It was like
It would be way less embarrassing if I was in the mass of dancers.
right.
I was
You were
beyond the
dancing
mass.
your way
I was getting
to
closer
the
to
dancers, but like with like vim and vigor.
absolute vim.
Now, was it triggered by a specific song? Because that sounds like someone who's like, boots with the fur. You know, like,
Yeah.
this is
Okay,
my song.
in my mind, it was the unedited version of "Let's Get It Started," which uses
Really?
classically.
Do you think that they played? There's
No,
no
I know
way
for
they played
sure
that.
they didn't. I'm just saying that was
That's what it
the
felt like.
energy, yeah, of
It felt like
the
something
movement.
that my character in this might have been saying
Yeah.
out loud while he was by himself, which
exactly,
he was not.
exactly. And no, it really was great though. But it was like it wasn't not acknowledgeable. It was like we said,
have
I
to
said
talk
hi,
about
and then we
this.
both laughed hysterically. I was like, I'm sorry.
Because you're only supposed to be, when you get to the mass, you can be at 10 out of 10. But you can't be, you have to be at like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You have to work your way up.
See, I'm
doing 10 out here.
I think
Yeah.
you can do 10 out there if you hear a song that's like, this is my song. I actually think a 10 is kind of a welcome. Like if
I
you're,
loved it.
I think a 10 is good.
I saw that and was like, that is so cool. For real. I was like, this is amazing. I just knew that I was interrupting you in like a semi-private moment.
It was private, but it's not right for me to have, you can have a private moment in front of 500
Yeah,
people.
you can. And also, it's all of our jobs to know when someone is having a private moment in public
Be like, leave
and to
them
not
be.
call them out. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it was a gross analogy. I'm not going to say it.
that was a fun time. That was a fun.
That was a
I
great
also,
night.
I also think, and maybe this was near that moment,
Mm-hmm.
I ran into you when you were on the dance floor.
And was I doing this?
You weren't you weren't at a 10. It sounds like you were at a 10. I don't think you were at a 10, but you were on the dance floor.
Okay. I'm typically not myself on the dance floor, which also I think is probably why I felt bad because I was like, shit,
you
he's
lose
in
yourself.
it. And no, like I'm like aware. I'm like,
Oh.
like at
you're-
home, I think I think I move beautifully. Like it's not like I've never been able to sexy dance in my life. Like I wasn't like grinding at dances.
Sure.
But like as far as like modern movement, like interesting, unique ways to move our shells, like
Yeah.
I actually think I'm very good, but I get very self-conscious in public.
Yeah, I understand
And
that
I
feeling.
do feel like that's what you were doing. Like you were like you know when a ballerina or a ballet dancer does like the turns that keep going?
Yeah.
You obviously weren't doing that. Yeah, fouettes. Fouettes. But you had the same spirit.
Okay.
That's beautiful. I'm
I think
actually
of
really
myself
sad
as
I missed
as
that.
a ballerina doing fouettes. That's my spirit.
I don't get self-conscious on the dance floor, but I do sometimes get retroactively self-conscious at a wedding when they take pictures on the dance floor. And then, have you had this happen to you yet?
I don't know.
I saw pictures of me on the dance floor, months later, and it made me retroactively self-conscious because I don't think I realized that I was, well, obviously I knew I was being witnessed. There was a lot of people around.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people. but I didn't know I was being documented.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
and pictures are a very specific way to document someone because it's not capturing anything but that.
No, that
that's
1 second.
So you don't have the song, you don't have the full move. You don't have my full move.
Right.
Well, this isn't. Hang on a second. This isn't capturing my full move.
It didn't even get me doing my full move.
Take this
No, but
down.
Of
you're
course,
right.
that's going to look stupid.
This is why celebrities are fucked, because it's that 1 second, and it's also the face of like, is someone taking my picture? And then it's like, so and so seen pissed.
Yeah, totally.
But
It's not
I also
right.
I feel deeply humbled almost anytime I see a picture of myself. It's like, it's not great. I'm not loving it.
I
Always or just right? Or like you're.
Almost always.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not. It might even be a nice thing that I'm like, oh, in my head I look very different from whatever is happening
Is
here.
it because, I mean, in a mirror, obviously, like you can, your eyes are always, I mean, you're looking at, that locks you into specific, like if you're at the
Right.
gym and you have mirror here and mirror there,
Yeah.
is that startling to you to see the reflection that's not you looking dead on?
I so rarely go to the gym. I don't know.
the what now?
A guy.
I frequently find that when I see a picture of
Mm-hmm.
myself, I am shocked. The number one time of that is when I play basketball. Sometimes there's like the guys will take pictures of the game, and moments where I'm like, God, I was
Yeah.
soaring. I mean, I must have been like feet above the ground that my toes are still touching the floor. That's a really tough one. Or anything taken from below. Any picture of me ever
Classic.
where
Sure.
the camera is lower than my eye line. But the young people are like, you should take it from down here. I'm like, you guys don't understand.
I know.
It
I
hasn't
don't.
happened to you yet.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you take a picture of me from down here, that's grounds for a lawsuit.
I mean, we just
Yeah.
had a photo shoot.
Was it this?
No, this is from a previous.
Okay. Do you guys like the way you look in this? Because I think you both look great, and you look like yourselves.
Thank you for saying
Which is
that.
great.
And I think I do basically here.
Yeah.
I think you look a lot better in the picture than you do in real life. Is that what you're
What
saying?
in the fuck? No, I like the way we look in that picture, and I think it embodies our affection for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys both strike me as people every time I've seen you who you look like yourselves.
Okay,
Like I've never
thank
once
you.
seen either of you and been like, whoa, different from usual.
That is kind of this face that I'm making in this picture is the face that I make in pretty much every picture.
That's your
You're
picture
also
face?
you're a non-smiling family. In pictures.
Yes, we smile. We are
Well, he's
less.
smiling.
Sorry. Toothless smile.
Toothless
That's what I
smile.
meant.
I'm a toothless picture smiler.
Really?
You
So
are.
what do you do?
I do like,
That's great.
Wait, would you do it again?
I think it's like,
Is it because?
my parents called me Bucky the Beaver growing up. Yes, yes it is. I know.
No.
Sorry, guys.
No.
They feel really bad about that.
They feel bad about it.
I think they do.
I think they do.
Should we
Because
get
they
him
had
on the
They
horn?
had no idea the depth to which you were feeling it.
They had no idea that the braces weren't going to really fix it. That the like 6.5 years of braces and 1 year with headgear wasn't going to make that big of a difference.
I had the
You had
headgear. Yeah, mine was. It was like a strap and
Yeah,
then
and you
a
plugged
thing
it-
like this that plugged in.
Yes. Can't you feel the feeling, if you remember, of like
Now that I'm doing this, I can absolutely
getting it
feel
in?
it. Yes.
That's crazy that we did that. That's
Yes.
crazy.
Especially now that it's like, well, we just use Invisalign or whatever, and,
I
and
know.
then it was like it was like an apparatus.
Yes.
Yes, I had that. But I barely wore it. And
Me too.
My orthodontist was always every time I came in, the orthodontist was like, what the fuck? You fucked up all your braces and you're not wearing the shit."
So same. And then after the braces, I also really never wore my retainer. And that was like a constant source of, even now people are like, why don't you get a night guard? Because I like, wake up like that. And I'm like, I'm not going to wear it. I'd love to pretend I might. I'm simply not going to.
I had the braces for a long time, and I was a very bad braces person. And then I have done Invisalign as an adult, and I wear the things.
Really?
Because I'm worried about, now I continue to wear it mostly because I'm worried about wearing down my teeth,
Yeah.
because that's a thing that happens.
I'd be doing it.
Did you do Invisalign?
You have perfect teeth.
I did do Invisalign. Wow. But it's because I was I'm like I'm already so bored by myself. But I was edge on edge. And so my top teeth were literally cracking.
Oh.
And there reached a point where, and you might not have known me for this, because this would have been,
But pre-COVID?
I think it might have been, but I had a half moon break in my tooth was missing the
Like
bottom of
one
it.
of these?
For
Whoa.
a very long time, because they were like, well, we could fix it, but we have to straighten it first. So I had broken teeth, and there was one. I remember one year at the Emmys, brag. I wore my Invisalign trays because I was like, you have to wear these 22 hours a day or whatever. And it didn't even rule follower.
Yeah.
It didn't even occur to me that I was like, well, not literally. Like you can take it out if you need to for like, So I was wearing
that
them
wouldn't occur to me either.
At a party before, and this guy went, "Are you wearing your Invisaligns?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I have to." And then later it occurred, he's like, "Oh, you don't have to."
I feel like almost everyone I know is Invisaligning these days.
Maybe I should do that. But do you actually have to wear them that much?
Look, don't ask me.
I don't think you. I'm sure you don't actually have to.
I think it might slow your progress if you wear it less frequently.
Right.
But I have to wear the guards at night and stuff too.
Yeah. I'm not grinding. I'm just clenching. So I'm actually like working out these fun muscles that are.
You're getting the clavicular.
Yes.
You're Looksmaxing.
Yeah. All night long.
Because you also have that tiny hammer that you like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That guy makes me really sad. And I don't even fully understand what's happening there.
Yeah.
But it's really sad.
It does feel like I can't believe we know who Clavicular is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't believe that I know anything about him.
Well, who is he? Like let me say what I think that person is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a man who streams every like waking moment of his day.
I think so.
And
I only
I don't know that
recently
part,
heard
actually.
of him.
Oh, okay. And then also is telling people how to become better looking.
Yeah.
And he invented Looksmaxing, right?
I think so.
Which is just being better looking.
But you can achieve it by like.
Oh, here he is.
By like hitting you hit your face with a hammer, and like
Why again?
Because you're doing like tiny breaks in the bone. I think that then it like grows back like bigger.
Ew.
Like I think you do it to your. Now, I mean, I'm way out of line here because I don't know. But I think it's like if you break this, then it grows back stronger.
It's sort of like the microneedling concept. Or
Right,
something.
yeah. But it's very DIY microneedling.
Yeah, exactly. Fully with a hammer.
Jesus Christ, that is wild.
Doesn't sound good to me.
Have you guys heard about gooning?
Gooning is gooning masturbating?
Yes, but it's like more than that.
Oh, I don't know that.
I have heard of it, but I didn't know it was more than that. I know Gooners as like a group.
Yes. Well, I read the article. Maybe it was like in
We're
the New
both
Yorker.
Gooners. We're part of the community. Keep
If you
going.
were,
Just know that, but keep
talk
going.
about 22 hours a
What,
day.
the community?
There's like a whole community of Gooners. Yeah.
It's like you're jerking off, but with the goal of never coming.
Oh, I actually didn't know this part.
It's like they believe you can reach a state called the goon state that is like transcending self and mind and body.
It's like tantric masturbation or kind
Yes, but it's like the point is to like literally never come, masturbate for days on end. People are like getting fired from their jobs, and then it's weirdly communal. So it's like there's goon caves where people have many screens, like what's his name in Batman, who was watching
Bruce
Batman.
Wayne?
No, like his friend,
Alfred.
the older guy. Yeah. It's like that kind of like, but it's like
they're watching all these
porn,
different
like
porns?
different porn, and watching people watching porn. And some people, there's like gooning conventions, and people brag about like destroying their dicks. They're like, I jerked off so much that like, I don't know, like I hurt my dick, and everyone's like, whoa.
Way to go, Chad.
Crazy, yeah.
I feel like the internet had a great run.
It did. And
be time to-
sometimes
Let's
it's
shut it
still
down.
worth it. You know what? I'm changing my full-throated endorsement. I just thought of a new one.
The gooning community.
I have thought in the past that it might be a good thing to have a room at companies
Masturbatorium?
where you could just go and masturbate, where it's like,
Is that not called the bathroom? I mean, I haven't done it, but
Yeah, I
I
guess.
feel like
I'm sure there are people who do that.
but
I
just like,
think surely.
just like if you had like, people are having these urges and they're not equipped to control them.
I'm
Right.
invigorated by it.
They're just like having a bad attitude all day. And
Right.
it's like,
Arturo.
Yeah, go jerk.
Arturo.
His name was Arturo.
Yay.
Okay, sorry. Keep
I'm
going.
really happy for you guys.
But the Arturos of the world, it's just like,
Right.
I'm having some thoughts I don't want to be having while I'm here.
Yeah,
And it's making me less productive at my job, and I'm also kind of not pleasant to be around.
right,
I'm gonna hit the JO room,
right.
and I'll be back in 30 minutes.
I heard someone talking about how it is just like we don't feel self-conscious saying I'm hungry. But we
Right.
do feel self-conscious saying I'm horny.
Yes.
And they're both biological.
Why is that?
Well,
That's interesting.
Why is that?
And why is farting embarrassing?
While we're
Similarly.
here, why is farting embarrassing? We should have a room where you could fart in. You can only fart in the jail.
But you'd be too embarrassed to go in.
The masturbation and farting room in the same room.
It's the same room.
There's like one guy.
He loves it.
Yeah.
He loves the J.O. farting room.
Yeah, actually, we don't really go in. That's kind of Arturo's office.
I mean,
now.
again, you're describing the bathroom. But also, though, there would be a whole thing where it's like in the sexual harassment training, they'd be like, you can't say, go rub one out.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is
You have to
can't.
decide for yourself.
That's true.
And you probably can't be like, hey, Pam. Like,
Yeah. Hey, Pam, look.
guess what I just did.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say we're sending Pam, but you're saying we're telling Pam
you
about
can't
it.
send Pam or tell Pam.
And
So I went in the room just to fart. But while I was there,
Someone had farted. So I was really turned on, Pam.
Pam, I'm a rock hard. The room's full of farts. It's a biological need. Where are you going? It's just like hunger. It's just like hunger. She doesn't understand. She'll get there.
Pam doesn't get it. Oh, should we do one of our things?
Yeah. Well, wait. Well, let's do our full-throated endorsements.
Okay.
Great.
Well, I have the new one I just made up.
can
But
have
then I
anything.
have the one that I had before.
You're gonna do
You
two
can-
full-throated
you can have as,
endorsements.
yeah, you can have as many as you want.
Okay. The internet is a net negative unless you're a dog who is lost or never had a home and needs one.
Okay.
The internet is a net positive for dogs and cats and animals trying to find their way to a home. I mean, think about it. It's revolutionized finding dogs.
Yeah.
Like, every day people are tagging me and like, Ernie is lost, repost. And then like, I swear to God, most of the time it's like, found. And it makes my day.
When you say everyday people are tagging you, is that really like? Are you like a person who is known to help people find their dogs?
Unfortunately, I'm the easiest repost in the game, I guess, when it comes. So like our social media person, shout out Stacy, she is like, oh my God, please, like it's the warehouse sale. Could you for just a minute not post that picture of the like starving horrible? And so now I do it on my private Instagram, but like no one follows me. You follow me on there.
Yeah. Well, because I know that you do this dog thing. I love
You don't follow
Michael doesn't follow.
Jack
me.
shit.
I actually, honest to God, and this is something we haven't talked about on this podcast, I don't follow Asher.
Yeah, no, I think I've noticed.
But can I tell one quick story that Michael told after? So Michael doesn't follow me. We know this. Michael doesn't follow anybody. We know this.
Right.
Follow my family.
Michael
Okay.
told a story at a show once where he said, so since I don't follow anyone, I'm just served up random shit. And one of them is this old AI lady who doesn't really exist or something. And I was like, wait, so let me get this straight. You don't follow anybody, but you still open the app and just look at whatever content it feeds you, including
Whoa.
AI women who don't exist.
That's very pure and also so interesting and odd.
It's
One
so
time-
tragic, though, that you could follow your friends and loved ones.
Right.
And
I want to see
instead-
your explore page.
Show us.
My phone's over there. The
Sure it is.
I
The
got
Pocket
mine.
has an outline of a phone in it.
none. At one point, I was followed by an AI. I didn't realize it was AI at the beginning, but it was a woman named Margaret, who was like an older.
This is what I'm talking about. Margaret.
It's an older. So the way that I look at things, on
You have a
Instagram
name for a dog.
Is if someone follows me or if someone interacts with what I'm doing, then I look at their stuff because then my phone is like, this person
Right.
liked your thing or whatever.
Right. And it's
When-
Margaret.
When Margaret followed me, I looked
Unbelievable.
at Margaret's content, and Margaret is actually just
She's
a
not
sexy
real.
older AI woman.
I cannot.
Unbelievable.
Please send me Margaret.
Yeah.
I'll look for. I'll
My
look for
full-throated
Margaret.
endorsement is actually Margaret. So wait,
Just
but that
Margaret.
was only your first
Okay,
one. You
the
said you
first-
had a second one.
Yeah, well, that one I just came up with now. The one that I thought of earlier is full-throated endorsement
Yeah.
for nice hotels that, are maybe like supposed to be for romantic trips that have fucking bathrooms that are like the inside of a panic room. Okay. So it's less of a full-throated endorsement and it's more of a complaint of what is usually the case, which is like a sexy bathroom where it's like a frosted glass, but you can still see like the silhouette of a person. And it's like,
Yeah.
I get what you guys had in mind, but that's not what's happening in here. Like,
Yes.
put the toilet like in a room in another room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And then put that room in a safe.
dare you? Yeah.
I'm
Do
farting
not-
and jerking off in here.
Also, maybe I'm just farting and not trying to make anyone else hard.
I
So-
think no. all bathrooms in hotels should have 2 stalls that are full door closing toilets.
Floor to ceiling.
Yes.
Wall.
Yeah, soundproof,
Yes.
smell proof.
Yeah, maybe even
a
be
noise
like
machine
blasting
outside.
music in there.
Yeah.
Whatever has to be. It's just like I'm so tired of these like open concept, and it's usually just me by myself in there. But
Yeah.
I'm still like, the nerve.
I stayed with my brother in a hotel where the bathroom was open to the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I mean, everything was, but it was like if one of you takes like the whole room smells like shit for a while, like literally unavoidably.
It's not.
And I was like,
okay.
wait, this can't be a positive. Why?
Yeah. Also, if you're first dating someone, you're staying in a hotel with them. You're not shitting in the room anyway. You're like making a
You're
call
shitting
in the
in
lobby.
another
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
You're going.
I
You're,
have to run to Home Depot. I need a log.
you're calling an Uber to Seattle. Sitting there. You went back.
Like, absolutely. But on the off chance that you're having like a real issue and you're not making it to the lobby, I don't know. I just think, like, look out for us.
Yeah.
The hotels.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Those
Okay,
are
right
mine.
on. You want to go?
Okay. My full-throated endorsement
Yeah.
is for not cleaning your house before friends come over.
Oh my God. This. I mean, my wife's. Carrie's not gonna like this.
She's not gonna like it.
No, she's not gonna like this.
Let
at
me
all.
make the case.
All right.
I think that culturally, there's this expectation that we all pretend our houses are clean all the time. And I think that what the downstream result of that is we just have people over less frequently. And I think that's tragic. And if we
Yes.
just all admitted the truth, which we all know too, it's not like we're fooling anyone,
Right.
that our houses look the way they look, and just invite people over to our houses and just know that like, yeah, this is like people live here and this is what this house looks like.
Yeah.
I think we would have more social time. People would learn over time to feel less judged and also be less judgy. And I just think it would be a better world.
I think that's nice.
I think that's beautiful. I think it's wrong, but I think there's beauty in.
Why do you think it's wrong?
Because I guess I think your house should generally be clean. Mine is not. Mine is generally not clean.
Sure, and if it is, that's fine too.
But
Right.
I think that you should level your game up a little bit for other people. Other people.
Why?
Well, I guess how dirty are we talking?
How dirty are we talking? You
My bathroom
fucking
doesn't have doors. And I've always just taken a dump in there. And I think that's fine.
That's like
I think people should come over. Actually, sometimes when I'm taking a dump, I call them. I say, "Hey, are you nearby? I need you to witness
Yeah,
this."
Ash will take a dump and then he'll call me and say, "I called you an Uber. There's something you gotta see this."
White Toyota Camry outside your house.
I'm not saying you can't clean up. I'm saying I don't want the act of cleaning to prevent you from having
Right.
people over and doing things that you otherwise would enjoy.
I think that is nice.
Yeah, I know. I think it's nice. I don't think it's not nice. I think if I walked into your house and it was squalor,
But
I
here's
would
the
be
thing:
like,
I've been to your house a lot, and it's always trashed. And what I'm saying is, like, I don't think you should
Not
feel
It
bad
is.
about
Cares me
that.
mad twice.
I don't think you should feel bad about that. I think you should feel good. I feel like you're inviting me in. You're vulnerable.
It's
I'm like,
trashed.
oh, it's absolute. Michael's house is a mess.
This sucks.
Really?
It's absolute.
No, never.
every time, and not just like
Are we
cluttered,
talking-
like dirty.
That's what I was going to ask. Are we talking tidy or unclean?
No, it's like
Both.
We're not talking any of this, Rachel, and that's not what we're talking about.
Don't
What
leave me
is-
hanging. I don't
even know what I did that-
cool.
I don't know what I
Dirty
did that
and
to.
untidy?
Oh, come on.
Wow.
No, my house is. Whenever
gotta
anyone
come
is in my
over.
house is clean as hell. And my wife, we if the house.
oh,
is
that's
al-
clean as hell to you. Oh, that's great. That's great.
If the house is even already clean, it's not. However clean the house is, it has to be like +5 more clean.
Right.
Yeah.
I am closer to you than I'm not close to you in this idea, but I'm closer
Or
to you
person.
than my wife is.
Oh.
And I think
You know,
she's probably
We got to get Carrie on the pod.
we got
Oh,
to. She would never, I don't think. But I
Really?
would love Carrie. I would love for you to be on the podcast.
Carrie?
I would love to listen to that.
Yeah, there you go. That's one listener. That's +1 to our audience.
Okay, Michael, what's your full?
Wait,
throat?
there's one thing I wanted to say about that, which is I like the idea. I want that to be right.
Well, it's aspirational. I'm not saying it's going to happen.
There's
Right.
a poem, Lower the Standard. That's my motto. Anyway, but like the idea of just like, why can't we all just be a little more,
Right.
which I like, but
Yeah.
we're just not. My full-throated endorsement is for psyllium husk.
Oh.
Psyllium husk powder. Have we ever?
Excuse me?
Well,
Are we ever?
speaking of pooping in the bathroom,
I don't even know what this is.
Psyllium, well, in case you've ever had diarrhea.
Oh,
In case.
I haven't.
But people have.
Nice.
Or
This
even,
afternoon, I have.
constipation. Psyllium husk. It's basically fiber.
Wait,
You put a tiny bit
Okay.
in your like a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. You put in a little. I have a blender thing. A blender. Not a. It's just a what?
Right, like a magic bullet kind of thing?
No, not that.
Beast.
No, it's not a blender. It's just a cup, but it has a little thing in it that rolls around and breaks up the dust.
Oh, like a blender bottle.
blender bottle, maybe. Is that what it's called?
I don't know this either.
A blender
I
bottle.
wish I had brought it up.
No, we'll get to the bottom of it. What does it look like?
You put the water in it, you shake it up, you drink it.
It's impossible.
It doesn't.
Is it blades? Are there blades in there?
There are no blades. It's like a little metal. It's a metal.
So it's a cup?
It's a blender bottle.
Fucking goddamn it.
I just to be
I think
clear,
it's a
this is a
cup.
blender bottle. That might just be like Xerox, like it's like the brand name, but that a blender bottle
No, it
is
says
that.
it's blender bottle. That's what it is. It's
Okay.
just a cup that has a top.
Where
Okay.
did you get it?
It has a little metal thing in it.
Oh, it's this. It's this.
Yeah, but and it has this thing, like something like
Never
that. In
in
it.
my life have I seen that.
Wait,
That's a
Douglas,
blender
bring it back. Bring it back. This little like something in there that if there's powder, when you shake it, it'll mash up the powder. It'll
And
like
you could put your
separate the powder.
logo there.
And my logo could be there.
That is really cool. Okay.
We could get a full-throated endorsement logo on yours.
Well, thank you.
Mm.
So
problem.
psyllium husk powder
Yeah.
makes your everything regular.
Wow.
If it's too tight, it fixes that. It's
Not
too
in a
loose,
crazy way?
Not in a crazy way.
Okay.
I think it probably depends on the dosage.
Right.
But I always use just a tiny bit.
Okay.
And it's just helping.
My third full-throated endorsement is I lobby for single-use plungers. I know
Once it's in there, it's gross. You're saying we got to get rid of this?
I know the world is ending like because of plastic and like
Yeah.
the waste. I get it. We cannot be reusing these plungers.
It is one of the craziest things that you take a thing, you literally see
You
shit
break
on it,
up shit with it.
and then you're like, cool, I'm going to put this here forever
Yeah. Or-
until it's time to cover it in
I mean,
shit
the
again.
really clean way to handle it allegedly is like you put it right in your tub and you clean it with bleach and it's
What?
like
In my tub?
that's
But no one's ever done that.
I will not do that.
But what if can't you put the toilet cleaning solution in the toilet with the plunger?
But it's not like sanitizing
Yes,
it, I don't
but like there was shit on that.
Yeah, no, I don't
I
think
mean,
you're
like
wrong.
even
I'm
the
just saying I
even
would
the
never
toilet
put it in my
brushes are
tub.
crazy. It's like you like clean your toilet with the brush, and there's like
Yeah.
there is shit. Like no matter what you do, there's shit. And then you're
There's
like, cool,
particles.
time to put it there
Yeah.
forever until it's time to do that again.
Yeah, forever. You know what else is crazy? Flushing with the toilet seat open ever,
Yeah.
even after pee.
Even after pee.
Well, I don't know, but it's like pixie dust.
I know
think.
it gets
It's
like on your toothbrushes and stuff.
yeah.
They're shitting my pee, so that's probably why.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you pee shit.
Yeah, my butt is my penis.
Doug,
It's kind of a
put
whole
that
separate
in.
thing. It's kind of a whole separate thing. My butt is my penis.
Take all of this out except for my butt is my penis.
That's the cold open.
My butt is
I
my
wanted to see what I
penis.
say. Oh,
my
when
word
it-
is my oath.
when the toilet is clogged, what I think is we should move.
Yeah.
We should.
yeah.
I don't
It's
want to
time.
plunge it. I don't. There's something of I want. There's like a certain level of knowledge I don't want to have.
Yeah, and also of just like something is over.
Yeah.
Like, oof, to have that experience not in your home, which
Oh.
I think we've all had, but I have absolutely had quite recently.
And the home that is not yours never has
Hell.
the right kind of plunger. They have the one
Hell.
without the like I forget what you call it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Like what? I don't even know what
Yeah.
those plungers are for.
Wait, I kind of want to read you the text, but I feel like I'm using valuable time on things that you should not ever use.
We're our time. We can stay the rest of our lives.
Doug,
This is just a text that I had with the hotel front desk from a recent trip.
I didn't even know you could text. Like that's how
So-
amicable you are. That the guy at the front desk is like, "Here's my phone number."
I
No,
want your
it's
text
like
to
one
be
of
like,
those
"Hello,
annoying-
concierge. Lafitte just ate a carrot."
Okay. Sunday, May 3rd. Well, we have a toilet clog situation and it's not great. Frowny face. I tried for like 45 minutes with a plunger and I'm continuing to fail, and I have to leave for a baby shower. This is awful and I'm so sorry. Anyway,
What's the reply?
we chatted. That's okay. We can give it a try. I was like, a try? I wasn't really asking. Like, I figured I'd come back and this would be fixed.
You have to give that a success.
When will you be heading out? I can send housekeeping up there. Oh, God, I'm really sorry. Will you let them know I tried for a long time and then I've left cash on the kitchen counter for them? Please relay this isn't the sort of situation I would typically leave for someone else to deal with. I'll be out of here in 10. No worries, we're all human. Awful.
I just love the idea. There's literally no chance he told housekeeping the backstory of the shit in that
And
toilet.
probably maybe you went upstairs first and grabbed the cash on the counter. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But when I came back that night, completely fixed, and the plunger that I know went to hell and back, sitting right by the toilet. I threw it out.
Did you?
I did. I know it was really, really rude. I got them a new one from Target, which we shouldn't be shopping at, and I left the new one there.
Wow, that's a very nice thing to do.
I mean,
That's
I
a
ruined
complicated
their
story,
hotel
yeah.
and then threw out part of their hotel.
Yeah, but then you
It
replaced
had
the
to
part
go.
you threw out.
Yeah, but I was sort of I
Well, from a
couldn't
place that's
believe they had put it
anti-DEI.
back.
I heard Target the boycott as well, anyways.
Is it over?
Well, one guy declared it over, and then someone else said you don't have the right to declare it's over.
Oh,
One of the people who called for it initially said it is over. Other
Okay.
people are insisting it continue.
Amazon is also quite stressful. They're the only people who carry my dog's special socks. So
That's your children's book, isn't it? My Dog Special Socks.
I think we
Okay.
did it. Did we do it?
Thank you for listening to Bud. Also, if you liked the episode, you can like and subscribe us.
You got it. Keep going. Just power through. Just power through.
You can like and subscribe to us anywhere you listen to podcasts. We're also on YouTube if you want to watch it. We are recorded at Sweet Tea
He's drowning.
Studio, which rocks.
Margaret.
And we have a Patreon. If you want bonus content and to support the podcast, you can support us there. And Michael, anything else?
We love you so much. Bye.